Hello everyone, welcome back to Half-Life 2. We are now on Chapter 7, Highway 17. It's one of the more difficult levels of the game, but nothing I can't handle. Really, I think what makes this level difficult is just trying to get through it without dying so many times, because I face a lot of enemies here, and there's a new enemy type, the antlions, which we're going to see very soon, and these little shits are gonna be a real pain in the ass to deal with. So without further ado, let's just get right into this.
Hello, Dr. Freeman. The car's all ready for you.
So,
Hop in and I'll lower you down to the beach.
while this dumbass is lowering me down to the beach, one thing I was actually asked about by someone who did watch the recordings, they didn't say it in the comment section or anything, they know me in real life, and they asked like why I take this headphone off and exposing my ear a lot, and it's just so that way I can hear myself talk. This game is so unbelievably loud, and I have to do so much tampering with the audio. Just so that way I can, hear myself just think sometimes, because it's just that loud. But it's not bad. It truly isn't that bad. It's just bad to record. Because if I want to do commentary like I am now, I need to be able to tell if like the audio is working and whatnot, and you know, in order to do some good commentary, I have to hear myself talk, or I just have to hear my own voice and hear myself think, hear my own thoughts, and this game is so loud that it just disrupts all of it. It's rather strange how this game is just not wanting to work all that well with like audio and whatnot, because I had no trouble recording the, I don't remember having that much trouble recording the first Half-Life, and yet Half-Life 2 here is just like, it just gives me all the headaches in the world. Audio problems. But anyway, not really focusing too much on the level here, because the first part of this level is actually fairly simple. Just keep driving. Just do your best to either run over or avoid antlions. Yeah, because then they can just move to the right, just barely right there, and then get a hit on you as you're driving by them. Which is fairly annoying. You also have the towel cannon up front. But it's a pretty weak weapon. And there was a shotgun combine back there, but thankfully he didn't do that much damage. I mean, you hear how fast that guy is shooting? Good grief. Shotgun combine are just so powerful. We're going to be seeing a lot more of them in the later levels, which bad news for me. So anyway, after a fairly simple drive, fairly straightforward, simple drive, we'll arrive here. Normally there's supposed to be a person out here to greet me, but oh,
Gordon
here he is.
Freeman.
Come on, buddy, quit it. Just talk.
Hurry, get in the basement. We're expecting gunships at any moment. Colonel Cubbage will be glad to see you made it.
Yeah, thank you. Oh man, this AI sometimes drives me crazy.
This launcher is our best bet for taking down a gunship. Ah, hello. I'll be right with you. Now, where was I? Ah, yes. Using the laser guide, you can steer your rocket past the gunship's defenses and prevent it from shooting down your rocket. This will only anger it at first, but if you can survive long enough to make several direct hits, you'll be rewarded with a prize worthy of any mantelpiece. Now, who's going to be the lucky one to carry it into combat?
Not that you could fit that thing on a mantle.
Gordon Freeman. I couldn't have asked for a finer volunteer. Colonel Odessa Cubbage, at your service.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, so... Alright, we got our first gunship fight. These guys are fairly annoying. Gunships are fairly annoying on hard difficulty just because of the amount of rockets it takes to kill them. And there's also the fact that they could shoot down the rocket. Thankfully there are a decent amount of rockets just lying around. And also this guy here, these ammo guys, well, provided he actually decides to cooperate, which he did not. Thank you. Yeah, he gives ammo. He or she, you know, this guy's just this soldier is basically just randomly generated. Come on, man, give me ammo. Okay. And got rid of that gunship. Fairly simple. They do get a lot more annoying later on, though. I know I made that fight look fairly simple, but it can really be tough. My biggest problem with that fight actually isn't taking down the gunship so much as like accidentally shooting a wall and blowing myself up, or shooting a civilian that jumps in my way. So, yeah, not too bad of fights. We'll need to go talk to Mr. Cubbage, Colonel Cubbage, and see what he has to say.
Well, that's that. I gather you've disposed of that gunship, Dr. Freeman. Your reputation, sir, is well deserved. I shall have someone open the gate for you immediately, so that you can drive on. I understand that Dr. Vance is in great need. Use extreme caution when approaching the bridge. Radio silence from that outpost leads me to believe it has come under Combine control. Still, you're clearly the right man for the job. You'll make it through if anyone can. Farewell. And please tell Dr. Vance that Colonel Cubbage regrets not having been able to rescue him in person.
Yeah, you're just a chicken.
Hurry on. The Eli Vance is held in distress, most dying.
You know, one thing that always kind of bothers me, I'm sure I brought this up before, but why is Eli Vance so important to the Liberation? Like, what makes him so special? Like, you never see Eli, like, leading troops, or, you know, giving any speeches, or really even doing all, like, honestly, he just invents the teleporter alongside, like, Dr. Kleiner. And then from there, you know, like, he just doesn't really do much. Like, Black Mesa East is gone at this point, so his base of operations, the place that he uses to, you know, try and help keep people safe, is gone. So what exactly is it that's making him so special? Maybe someone could explain that to me in the future, but I just, for God's sake, it's just really unlucky that I got full health, full shields, and I took some damage. Yeah, that's right, you guys back off. Back off, you bastard. Okay, so another tough part here. Gonna have a lot of Combine soldiers spawning in. So we're gonna trigger their spawn, and then I'm gonna immediately run back here. I should have set this car up in a better spot, but... there's a shotgun guy, that's why I pulled back, because there's a lot of guys that come out. There's like 2 guys there, 2 more guys up here, and then there's the guy that's at the crane. On hard mode, you don't have, God, God's sake. You don't have access to good luck, so that's really frustrating, but, oh, for some reason they moved over here this time. That's really unusual. I never had those guys go over there. First time. And, of course, it just happens to happen on camera. Why do so many firsts have to keep happening to me on camera? I kind of wish that they wouldn't happen, actually. I'm just gonna go ahead and assume he's dead. No real way to tell. Okay. Took a lot more damage there than I thought I would, but then again, I really should stop setting expectations. Because I feel like every time I set expectations, I always just get disappointed, you know? Best just to not have any expectations, or set your expectations so low that you can't be disappointed. Or at least you rarely will. I know, I have a very positive mindset. No need to remind me. Okay, so anyway, so we're now going to be moving on to the crane. It's not that hard to control. Just gotta knock that down. And I think I'm gonna try. Yeah, let's do it. Drop that on these guys. Never mind, I only hit one of them. And of course I pressed the wrong button. And there's an invisible wall there. Alright, fantastic. So with those guys out of the way, we're now gonna go and get the car. And I can do my job a lot better than that stupid woman earlier with dropping me on my head somehow. Still don't know how even a maintenance failing with that crane could have let that happen. But yeah. And of course I miss. Yeah. It's always hard to aim with this thing. I can never get the timing down right, at least the first try. I did there. Very surprising. I make it sound like I'm doing kind of like a reaction thing, but no, I am actually playing this. Although I am just kind of talking in a more reactionary tone to what I'm doing. I see you. Shot the hell out of this guy and maybe freaking die. There we go. Alright. I think that's all of the guys. Nearly went through all my ammo, but the reason I chose to use the SMG is because of the infinite ammo on the back of the car. Like, sure, it's a bad weapon, but I'm not going to get that much ammo for other weapons, so may as well just learn to, you know, get over it. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and open this. And try this way. There should be one more guy here. The game just fully expects you to run him over, but I think you'll take less damage if you do it that way. Gun those two down. Should be that shotgun guy. Alright, and let's just go ahead and ram our way out of here. Yeah. Totally awesome. Alright, so now we've got like that, our second gunship fight. Thankfully, he's actually pretty inaccurate at the start. Oh my god, and I almost flipped over. And almost flipped over twice. Okay, so there's a pretty good spot where you can take on this gunship, provided this car doesn't start up in the way. Hiding behind this van, like crouching and just firing the rocket up and over the van. Definitely makes things nicer. And assuming it works, which it's not wanting to work for some reason. There we go. Couldn't tell where it was at. Rockets like that. Please pick up the freaking ammo. Alright. Alright. Took care of that gunship. No problem. Or at least not much of a problem. I know. I'm sorry that I complain about these guys. I really do. I really do, like, not want to complain all that much. It is just so incredibly hard. Okay. I'm particularly ashamed of my performances in the Half-Life 1 videos. I just kind of did those first try. And didn't really have much of a system in case I messed up, or that the recordings took a long time. Now I have a better way of doing things, but the anger issues and all that still remain. They're just not as prevalent in this game because I still hold a lot of love for Half-Life 2 in my heart. Love this game. Played it since I was a kid. Oh, here we got a new enemy. I don't remember what these guys are called. I think they're roller mines or something like that. They really like to stick to your vehicle and give you shocks when you're on foot. So, nothing missed all that. So we're just going to drive past all those guys and go straight to these guys over here. Them and that was close. I'm also sorry if I don't seem all that well-spirited. You can really tell by my background that it's night out. I know I'm not making this level seem all that difficult, but trust me, this is definitely... I think if you play this for like the first time and such, especially if you were a kid, like when I played this, I think that you'll find this fairly difficult. So yeah, there's two rollers there, as well as my soldiers out of the house. So I run back here to the door. Then we're just gonna gun these guys down, or at least as many of them as I can see. There are two shotgun combines that I am trying to keep an eye out for. In fact, I think I just saw one run back there. I can hear him walking around. Oh, there he is. Just trying to keep my distance. These guys can really mess you up. Okay. There we go. Killed all the enemies. In order to advance through this area, you'll want to pay attention to where this wire is going. And you'll be led to this car. And you'll want to take these out. And and, you know, like, it'll start rolling, but give it a boost with the gravity gun. And... yeah. Apparently combine vehicles don't like water, because I imagine you could launch a car into the ocean right now, and it won't blow up. At least not immediately. So, let's go ahead and move on. We're now going to be coming upon, I think up ahead is the part that I was thinking of. And my car spun out of control, and I have no vision. I literally can't even see. I literally can't even see where I am. Okay, there we go. Finally found my way. I tried to get out of the way of that dropship because it has a turret. All dropships have turrets that are kind of in the front of where the troops get offloaded. And that thing fires fast and is very accurate. I didn't do a good job there, but usually I don't do a good job, so no real surprise there. You know, as soon as you get close enough, something starts flying in, like the shotgun, or shotgun combine, I should say, coming out of that house. Go and gun that guy down. And now we're gonna try and lure out the rest of them. Gotta get close enough. Mow all those guys down, and we're gonna go inside this house here. Now pick up this little table, or really any other object, and set it here, and you can climb up here. That's my goal, but I'm just gonna grab that health pack real quick. Okay, let's go up here. And this house is haunted, let's just say. And here is a new weapon, the crossbow. It's basically this game's sniper rifle. Poison zombie, but I'm not even gonna bother with him. I'll just let him be. There's also another poison zombie down below here. I'm gonna drop down here and I'm gonna run. Okay. I don't kill that specific poison zombie for a very specific reason. We'll see that reason later. Alright, let me check the recording time, because I might... 23 minutes. Okay, so I'm going to end this first part here. In the next parts, we will tackle this bridge. This very unforgiving bridge. This is definitely the hardest part of the level right here. So stay tuned for that. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time.